Okay guys, today we're going fishing. Gonna start off right. My beautiful wife here cooked me some delicious steak and eggs for breakfast while I was getting the boat ready. We're gonna chow down on this, get the energy, get out there, hit the water, find a new spot. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
I hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. Alright guys, we finally made it out. I took a little bit later start, had to get the boat ready, had to re-rig some lines. Now we're just gonna make a quick stop. We're gonna get some gas in the truck, get some gas in the boat, pick up some bait, get on the water. My wife's actually coming with me this time, so hopefully we catch some fish. She can see how fun it is. Maybe let me go fishing some more. See you on the water. Alright guys, out of Bayport, America. Weather looks beautiful, no real wind. About to hit the channel. Head out to Holder Rock. I'll give you the grid once we get there. Hopefully catch some bait fish and head out to the reef. Let's go. This is gonna be our first spot here. It's gonna be Holder Rock. We ran about 7 miles offshore from the boat ramp. Got a guy following us out here, what the heck? Still pretty close to shore, about 7 miles. Like to stop here for some bait. See if some grouper are biting up in these rocks. Make sure the boat's running good before we head further off. Let's see if they're biting. First cast, I'm gonna cast this weedless paddle tail right here. My wife's setting the anchor. I get the first cast. And then we're just gonna try to get some bait fish. There's all sorts of rocks down there, so. Hopefully, first cast Johnson over here. Water is pretty clear. Not as clear as it was last time, but I don't know if you can see these rocks down here. I'm gonna do a slow retrieve. And then cast one. Oh yeah, I got bait fish on my thing. What are we at? 7 foot? Bunch of bait fish right here, actually. Swallowed my paddle tail, or followed my paddle tail in.
No, water's not icy.
It's 70 degrees right now.
Yeah, cold. 72 in the spring and it's cold.
I think it's all relative.
My body fucking temperature is like 100 degrees. I need it to be like 100 degrees to be comfortable. Or 100 degrees outside so that it's comfortable when I get out of the cold water.
Alright guys, no luck. We're gonna get to bait. We're gonna get to bait fishing. Alright guys, thought I was recording. Caught a little speckled trout here. A little sea trout. Let's see how big he is. Alright guys, you can see right here. He's 16-inch trout right here. We're gonna go ahead and keep him. I'm gonna get him bled out. Hopefully show you the next fight. He ate the shrimp. He bit the shrimp. I got a little makeshift chicken rig I'll show you in a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch this fish and put him in the cooler. Alright guys, this is what I got going on. I put a dropper loop in the middle of this about 20-foot leader, 25-pound monofilament. I just tied a double overhand loop so that I can change the weight if need be. We're in the shallow, so I just have a small weight right here. I hooked this shrimp in the tail. They're not as lively as I would like. We just got them from a local bait shop. They're okay though. Just caught a 16-inch trout. I'm gonna try for a second one. My wife's back there catching bait. She caught one, got it on the boat. She caught a second one and just barely got away, but hopefully we can land another trout, a few more pieces of bait. Head offshore. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'll let you know what happens. Oh, wait a minute. We're hooked up again. This one's trying to take some drag. Alright baby, will you grab the net? Got another trout here. I don't know if you can see it coming in. Gotta work it over to my wife here with the net. Got him. Nice. Good net job, baby. Look down in there, maybe you see his sharp gills. If I get them open, you see his gill plates down there that also have teeth on them?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it looks like bones.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is what we got right here. Let's see how big he is. Here in Central Florida, they have to be 15 inches, between 15 and 19. You can keep one over slot. This guy right here, 20 inches. We got a 20-inch speckled trout. We're gonna go ahead and get him dispatched. Man, what a pretty fish. What a pretty fish. You see these spots? This guy's an old guy. He's kind of old. I would bet you money that this guy has worms. Look at this porgy we just got. He tried to run away. I'm gonna check the regulation on this guy. I know he's a porgy here. I don't know. I don't think there's any size regulation, but some of the porgies are protected. But this guy was trying to steal my bait. He brought it back towards the boat and everything. I don't know if I have a good angle on this camera. Open your mouth, buddy. They got like real teeth. I wanted to show you. I don't know how to show you, but I'm gonna throw them in the box for now.
He's not a red porgy.
We got a keeper, jolt head porgy. I'm just gonna leave him in the box for now. If I catch a few more where I can make a meal out of it, I'll go ahead and keep them. We got 2 keeper trouts, 1 over slot, all right here. Stay till the end. I'll post the actual coordinates to this spot. Real rocky bottom. We'll kind of review why I picked this, but our plan was to run further off. We were gonna go to deeper water, but right now, this shallow seems to be working. We're in about 8 foot of water. We're gonna get another shrimp out here. Fishing right along the edge of some rocks. The rocks are marked by this pylon here for boaters not to run into them, because it's pretty shallow here. So we're gonna see if we can catch a few more things before we head out. Might not even need to go offshore. My wife just caught a black bass, not a keeper bass. It's very hard to catch keeper black bass now. They changed the regulations, so you gotta find a pretty big one in order to put them on the grill, but they're great eating. But she's back there, she's catching some bait fish for me for whenever we run off deeper water. But I don't know if we'll go now. Oh man, guys, there was something huge just breaking the surface off the back of the boat right here. I'm gonna throw this paddle tail. This isn't exactly what I want to have rigged up, but see if I can get it out there far enough. I don't know. I'm gonna try to just work it on the top. Dang, guys, something just hit it. It's not taking it though. Oh, got him. Ah, lizard fish.
Puffer fish.
Oh, puffer fish. Dang, look at him. He just ate that whole thing. Guys, look at this. This puffer fish just ate my whole...
He probably broke it off. He probably didn't get it in his belly.
Look at that. Just ate the whole weedless paddle tail. Dang. Oh my gosh. You want me to just flip him off the boat?
Well, I was gonna get him to puff up.
Oh, look at him puffing up, guys. Fun day on the water. Beautiful out here. Just having fun. Puffer fish just puffing up. We're gonna let him go. Put another lure on. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look how big he gets. That is insane. Oh my goodness.
It won't let go.
There he goes. Oh man, he just like deflates like that? That was crazy. Look at that. Just ate that whole thing. Dang you, puffer fish. Get out of here. That's not what sparked those fish up for sure. We left Holder Rock. We came out here. I have it marked as a possible hump. Look at this beautiful weather out here. We're sitting in about 20 foot of water. We ran an extra 10 miles offshore. So we're about 18, maybe 20 miles off from the inlet. I have this hump marked. I believe it's like right there. It's a possible hump. There's a big reef you can see. I think that boat sitting out there is on this reef called Champions Reef, but I wanted to try out this hump. You can see on the map this little raised spot. Wanted to check this out, see if any fish are sitting on it. Again, stay till the end. I'll post the coordinates if we end up catching some fish here. Or even if we don't, maybe the fish will be there next time. So, wish us luck. Just hit bottom. How deep's it? Oh, shit, I got him. Oh, no, I didn't. I missed him.
15.
Oh, God, I got excited. Oh, he's back on it. He didn't take the shrimp. Just take it, buddy.
Oh, Kenzie did get my message.
Just follow it. Are you there? Are you on it right now? No? What is happening? I don't know if you can see these dolphins playing. We were running back in and then just ran into this pod of dolphin right there. What's up with that? They're like playing. Mark said maybe they're mating, but there's like 4 of them coming right at us now. This is why we're here. Catch some fish, enjoy beauty. Oh man, the dolphin just all around us right now. That's amazing. Okay, so my wife just called these dolphins in. Look at that. Are they mating or are they playing? My wife just fed them some shrimp. That's crazy. Who needs SeaWorld, huh? And look at this. We've been sitting here for a while and look at this boat just come flying towards us. Hi, baby. Throw it to him. Alright guys, we avoided death there. Look at these dolphins. My wife figured out that they're mating. Must be dolphin mating season. That's crazy, guys. Alright, back to fishing. Alright guys, back at Holder Rock here. I'm gonna fish off the point. We're just gonna cast a few times, see if anything's biting. And then call it a day, head back in, clean these trout up. Alright, got a few hits off a shrimp. My wife's got the chum bucket back there. We're chumming up some bait. She caught me one of these earlier. I'm gonna throw this guy right on the edge of the rocks, see if we can get a big grouper to come up and eat it. Wish me luck. Right there, that seems like a good spot.
Oh, you don't even know. You're pretty, little guy. Give me a fish bag.
10 inches, he said? Because I'll keep him with the porgy, because that'd be a meal if he's 10 inches. Man, he hit it hard. I thought it was something. But then whenever it didn't take drag, whenever I was running back, I was like...
So your fish went up your line, baby.
Yeah, 10 inches. He might be close. Might be close.
Yeah, he's 8.5.
8.5. Man, he wanted it. Alright guys, look at this beautiful sunset here. Happening right off of Bayport. Holder Rock. Coordinates coming soon. We're gonna run back in, maybe try to catch a redfish. Running all the way back over here. I don't know if you can see that water tower, but that's where the channel is. We're gonna run back in, hit some shallow water, try to catch a red, then call it a day. Clean the fish whenever we get home. All right. No redfish today. We do got a seaplane landing. Beautiful sunset. Seaplane's just gonna land right here. Let's see if we can get it on tape. All right, guys. Did pretty good today. Caught a few trout, a few sea bass. Checked out a new spot offshore, the Humps. I'll show you the coordinates. Maybe I'm gonna try it again. Nothing was biting today. I didn't give it very long. Saw some dolphins playing, and now a seaplane coming in real low. Crazy day. Crazy day. Beautiful sunset though. We're gonna probably call it a day. My wife's getting tired. See you back at the house. Alright guys, we made it back home. I usually would do this outside. I got a little cutting table, but it's dark. It got dark on us, so about to get the boat cleaned. Gonna go ahead and fillet up these trout. I'm just gonna do a fillet, take the skin off. We're planning on eating these tonight. As you can see, whenever I dispatch them, I go ahead and bleed them out, and then I gut them out on the water as well. Cools that meat down fast, so I can get the best fillets off of it. Look at this knife right here. My father-in-law gave it to me. It's Damascus steel. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna cut up this trout right here. Just like any other fish, I like to start behind this fin. They do have a lot of belly meat. I don't usually eat the belly meat. They usually have worms. So I come down right behind this front fin to the spine, and then just cut down the spine. You gotta be careful. Trout are very soft meat, so you gotta be super careful not to cut through the spine, which is pretty easy to do if you have a sharp enough knife. Alright, see, I run it down like that, and then I just use my finger to kind of push it off the spine, and I make small movements at first to pull it all off that center. You can hear my blade just running along it. Cutting some bone. That's good. Right about here. I like to send it through. Right at the bottom of the belly fat. Keep it on the bone. I can feel my blade grinding on the bone right there. Cut through the tail. You can see, then you open it up right here. And then you just cut along this rib cage. This is that belly meat we were talking about. I usually cut it off. Maybe I'll keep some this time. Let my wife try it. I let go of it. Alright, that's a clean fillet, guys. We'll do the same thing on this side. Cut through the head. Not the head, but right behind the fin. Flip it up. Come down this spine. With trout specifically, I don't like to get too close to the spine. I lose just a little bit of meat, but it's not the end of the world. Because you lose way more meat if you end up cutting through the spine and you're unable to get that meat off. So you can see it just going straight down. Hopefully you can see, I don't know, this isn't an usual setup I have, but right here, send it through, keep the blade on the spine, cut right through the tail, flip it up, rib cage meat. Like I said, I usually don't even keep it. But that's it, guys. Look at that. Look at that. 2 clean trout fillets. We're gonna get this skin off. And then clean some of the bones out. So whenever I skin it, this is a very soft meat. And the skin will like rip off onto the meat. So I like to angle the blade slightly upwards. Not upwards where I'm gonna cut through the meat, but not downwards like I do on like a hard fish like crappie or pinfish or what have you. Cause see, this meat's actually warming up a little bit, and you see that, if you see that little bit of skin that kind of just peels off it like a tattoo. A lot of people don't like that, so I try to prevent it. This is spotted sea trout. And I'm actually surprised that there's no worms in it. To be honest. I'm gonna cut all these bones out. See, there's another one there. Nothing's worse than finding bones in your meat. Whenever you worked so hard. You worked so hard to catch the fish, clean the fish, cook the fish. Okay guys, I'm gonna get these fish cleaned up a little bit more, cut the bones out, double check them, get them on ice. I'll show you how we cook them. Let's go. Alright guys, feeling fresh, just got a fresh shower. Oh man, I did get a little red today. That's alright. My sunburns usually go away the next day. That's the beauty of being olive skinned. My wife, she's fair skinned, so she's feeling it. Alright, let's get to cooking. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. I'm gonna spray some Pam in this glass skillet here. We're gonna melt some butter. I'll cut that. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna grab some butter. I'm gonna grab about 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna melt that in the microwave. We're just winging it, guys. Starving. Long day out in the sun. Pop this in the microwave. A few minutes while I can melt it. 10 seconds at a time. Let me grab some seasoning. Alright, so melt up some butter here. We're gonna throw some garlic. About a tablespoon of garlic in there. We'll make it a little bit spicy. Throw about a tablespoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Same thing, about a tablespoon onion powder. This is only because I don't have real onions. We're growing some in the backyard, but none of them can be processed yet. So we're gonna throw a little bit of onion powder in there. Some paprika. I'm gonna put some lemon juice in there. About 1.5 tablespoons. We're gonna put some paprika. You don't want to put too much. You only want about a tablespoon of paprika in there. And then of course some salt. And some pepper. I go light on the salt. supposed to eat more salt, but I don't. So I melt the butter, mix this up here. Then I'm gonna melt the butter one more time. Pop it back in for about 10 more seconds. This is key, guys. This releases the flavor of all those peppers. And voila. Look at this, guys. You can't get better than that. Fresh fish. Good cooking. Alright, this is our trout fillet. That's how they cleaned up in here. Alright, so what I do, put the trout fillet down. Look at that. Look at that big juicy fillet right there. I don't know if my wife's ever had trout. Oh my lord, we're gonna need a bigger pan. Oh man. Not recommended. Pan's too small. Gonna cook a little funny. That's alright. Just cooking in the oven anyways. I know what y'all are thinking. Hot dang, that's a lot of fish. That's true. Look at this. It might cook a little different here. Whenever it starts cooking, it's gonna shrink up, so it doesn't really matter that there's not a lot of space in the pan. But until then, we're just gonna have to keep an eye on it. Like right here is gonna cook a little bit different than right here, where it's touching essentially, because the heat's gonna transfer. But then all I'm gonna take is that butter roux that I made. I'm just gonna take it and pour it over all the fillets. And whenever it cooks, it's gonna cook up into it. Get every last little bit out of there. Smear it all over the fish here. This is gonna be a healthy meal right here. So you can see how it didn't look like it was enough, but now it's starting to stretch, starting to look like it's the perfect amount. Cooking a la living the life. Voila. Bam. Alright, we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. Kind of watch the temperature. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Magnificent.
My food is hot and down my thighs.
Alright, let's check out this fish. Should almost be done. Oh man, look at that. That looks amazing. So the sea trout, it's gonna be a firm fish whenever it's oven baked, but you want it to be 135 to 140. That's how you know it's the most tenderness, most juicy. And that's perfect. We're gonna let it sit for a few minutes and soak some of these juices up. Get some of these juices on top here. Then we're gonna serve this with rice. Alright, the fish is kind of settled. See, I'm gonna take some of this rice right here. Yeah, this could be nice. Put this rice in this bowl right here. Grab our delicious looking sea trout here. Oh man, I should get a spatula, huh? See, sea trout's more firm than some other fish. It doesn't break apart as easily, but it'll still break apart as you see. Maybe you can see that. tasty. Put that rice in this bowl. Put some of these juices on top of it. Some of this melted butter. All the seasonings. And that's it, guys. And then we'll try a nice little bite. That tastes good. And it's healthy. Check out my other videos for that topic. But I'm gonna go ahead and sit down, eat dinner with my wife, get ready. Got a lot of editing to do. Get ready for our next adventure tomorrow. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let's go.